About an hour before the Super Bowl started, I decided to make some meatballs, and so that's what we're making. I'm not much of a spaghetti guy, but I do love rigatoni, so that's what we're cooking with here. Throwing all of those ingredients into a bowl, some garlic, breadcrumbs, parsley, salt, pepper, olive oil, and Parmesan cheese, of course, and a little oregano. And you always want to throw a little milk in there to hydrate those breadcrumbs to kind of give that moist texture to this meatball. And it smells so good. And I don't make meatballs often, but these turned out so well, and it's so easy. It took me like 5 to 10 minutes to make these, and then the pasta not much longer. I'm just gonna throw these in a pot nice and hot to get a nice crust on all of these meatballs. I did a couple of rounds of these and they all cooked up perfectly. And there's some nice browning on the bottom of the pot, and then I'm just gonna throw in some onions and garlic and just sweat those down in that beef fat. Throw in some tomato paste and kind of cook that down a little bit as well in there, deglaze with some wine. I know maybe wine's not traditional in tomato sauce, but I think it adds some nice flavor. Throw in a couple different kinds of tomatoes, but these are plump cherry tomatoes and then plump whole Roma tomatoes, I believe. And then throw in some basil, cook that down, and some olive oil, salt, pepper. And you can throw in just the tiniest pinch of baking soda if you want to take away some of that acidity, which I did do. I'm gonna add those meatballs back into that sauce, which are about like 70% cooked, and let them finish cooking the rest of the way. Get my pasta going, and then add in my pasta. And you want to cook this about like 3 minutes less than you should. Add in some pasta water, and then just slow simmer this for like 5 to 10 minutes so it really comes together into a beautiful sauce. And yeah, I mean, it really only took less than an hour, and threw some basil on top, Parmesan, and it came out perfect. And then I just sat in front of the TV and watched the game with Lydia, and it was delicious. I mean, I had like 2 or 3 bowls of this. I'll post the full recipe on my Substack tonight, and take this as a memo that spaghetti is not king, but maybe let me know what your favorite pasta shape is in the comments.